Hi guys, you are watching the last video of video series on what steps to make to find one's artistic voice, and in this video I'm going to cover the last two steps, number 4 and number 5. Before we dive into the content of this video, let's recap the previous steps that I mentioned in previous 3 videos.
Let's recap, shall we?
So number 1, we talked about validation, how important it is, and how we should ignore it for some time, not to get too upset if we don't get validation of other people along our artistic journey. In video number 2, I talked about the ways you can get to know yourself on a deeper level, and how to get in touch with your feelings, and how you can use this information for finding your artistic voice. And in video number 3, I talked about the importance of letting go of perfectionism, the importance of letting oneself to experiment. And you've got to use all the information you found out when you took some steps mentioned in video number 2 to experiment and find out something that you feel uniquely expresses your personality, your feelings, and your personal journey. At this point, if you have done all the steps mentioned in the previous 3 videos, you have found something about you. You have found some unique way of expressing yourself. It's possible if you just follow all these 3 steps. So when you finally find that way of expressing yourself, it can be anything. It can be some sort of style of drawing, some topic, mixed media, video, whatever. At that point, the important thing is not to just go on if you don't see some immediate results. And I guess like every artist looks for some immediate results, like some kind of reward when we do something creatively, okay? So I guess like everyone expects some number of likes, number of followers in forms of some kind of opportunities to make money, and etc. But the thing is that nothing happens immediately. Nothing happens. And probably for you, this kind of revelation, when you find out some kind of unique way of expressing yourself, for you it means a lot, but for the world it will feel like they don't care.
They don't care about you.
And it's completely normal, because like if you have done like a couple of artworks, nobody will care. And the thing is, so this is the important step number 4.
Now listen carefully. This is a very important rule.
You've got to dive deeper into that way of self-expression. You've got to dive deeper. You've got to focus on that way of self-expression. Sometimes it might feel boring because you've got to use just the same way of expressing yourself creatively, but that's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way.
As for trying something new, as for new experimentations, it's up to an artist. If they just want to try something new and try different medias and express themselves in various ways, they can. But many experts highly recommend to stick to one style, so it is recognizable, so it will be like your personal signature. Improve your skills in this particular way of expressing yourself, and you will develop some kind of portfolio, and gradually you will have that particular artistic style that will be recognizable.
Very recognizable piece.
To find one's artistic voice, it means to express oneself in a certain way long enough so you are recognizable. You've got to find some kind of balance. You either experiment for fun and do not publish something that is not related to your personal style, so you have just like one portfolio in one style, or when you established yourself as an artist with that particular style, you can have some projects with different medias and different styles. But I think that it's a good idea to have at least something in common with the main artistic style that you chose. And the last tip and the last step in finding one's artistic voice, I guess it's patience. And I think that this is what we often lack, especially in modern world, because modern world is fast-paced and we are always exposed to someone else's progress and success, etc. So we lose patience very quickly when we scroll social media and we see like a lot of people, they are ahead of us and etc. We feel like we will never get what we really want. But patience is the key to getting to where you want to be.
Sometimes patience is the key to victory.
And as an artist, you cannot become a brilliant artist if you haven't spent many years honing your craft, if you haven't spent many years diving deeper in one way of self-expression. So that's why that's step number 5. We've got to be patient. And personally, I'm also impatient, and it's difficult for me to focus only on one way of self-expression. I always find some new ways, I get some new ideas, etc. But since I have found something that I believe is unique, and I believe that expresses my unique values, my values, it's okay if they are not unique, because I found my style that reflects my values, I just make myself just to stick to that particular style, to develop it well enough so I can be recognizable with that kind of style. And that's my choice. It's up to you what path you are going to choose. So that's it, guys. Hopefully this video series will helpful to you, because I really want you to find your artistic voice and enjoy your creative journey. So see you in my channel again. See you next time. Goodbye.